Hey there, everyone. It's time to talk NHL. It's February 5th. It's a couple hours before the games. There's 5 games on the schedule today that look like to be played today, hopefully barring any postponements. So we're going to try to get it in here. I've been running around. I'm actually at the University of Denver right now. No video. I'm recording this out of the car because I know you people need hockey. I just did the college basketball video. As the Denver college basketball game was ending through a window where you could watch it, and that was really funny. Anyway, all right, let's talk about hockey. So, first of all, today, added a couple things. I added goalie strengths, and I also have a starting goalie probably. Let me show you how that would look if you grab the goalie starter and bring them in. I think that's going to work. Then we need to unhide some stuff. I'll show you what it looks like, who the starter is. There we go, right here. I'm actually going to move this a little bit over. So you can change the way that this shows all the information by changing around the field list in this pivot table. And so that's where you end up getting things like the starter that's playing for the game and what I have a strength for that starter now, which is this goalie strength over here. So I'm going to undo everything I just did, get us back to normal. But that's how you could adjust and look at who is actually starting. It's one of the ways to do it. So this goalie strength number, when it's green or it's a high number, that means that Tampa Bay's goaltender is very good. Philadelphia's goaltender is very good. Anaheim's goaltender is good. Bad goaltenders, Nashville's goaltender not playing well, Florida's goaltender not playing well. So as you look at the games today, that's just another piece of information. It's not being incorporated into the power strength yet, but it's certainly something to look at. Detroit's goaltending is the worst of all. So that's why looking at the strongest disparity in these games here, you have this Tampa Bay over Detroit game where it really likes Tampa Bay. And I also showed all the over-unders are set at 5.5 today. So the San Jose Anaheim game wants to be an under. Everything else looks like it wants to be kind of closer and over. And this Nashville Florida game could be up in the 6 to 7 goal range. So when you're looking at over-unders, how about looking at winners? Well, Philadelphia is an underdog. The algorithm seems to be discounting Boston a lot, and it's been wrong. It's been thinking Boston's not as good as they are. But it does like Philly. Again, this is a rematch of the other day. Where I think Boston came back to win 4-3, but Philly led. So thinks Philly could win this. So that's a good line for Philadelphia. Thinks Tampa Bay minus 1.5. Big disparity in teams here. Detroit very, very not good. Nashville and Florida, 2 weak teams here also, but it thinks there's going to be goals in this game because of weak goaltending and maybe a little bit of offense. So I like the over in this Nashville-Florida game. LA's a really bad team. Vegas should win this game at home. Thinks they're going to win like 3-2, 4-3, something like that. So maybe an over there as well. Yeah, so averaging about 6 goals. I think it's going to be there. And to win the game also, but their line's not great. And it says that they might not cover the minus 1.5. So that's a tough call there. San Jose and Anaheim. Low scoring game. Bad teams. Everybody. Boy, San Jose's really not looking good this year. Anyway, so that's today. If you got any good information, is there a pick of the day? It's tough with hockey. I mean, it's a game of bounces. Let me talk about yesterday, which really wasn't a very good day. However, some things did okay. So I kind of wanted to look at this as a whole. So 3 and 5, terrible on the projected scores and terrible on the money lines. But weird things like Montreal lost to Ottawa here, which nobody would have predicted. It just goes totally against everything that the algorithm was going to say. So, I mean, hockey, like I said, they lose 3-2 is what the final score was. So it's a game of bounces sometimes. So you're not going to win every day, and it's tough to string a lot of wins together in a day. But one thing I want to talk about was the over-under and then, like, what happened. I actually won some hockey bets. I did not win all, and I didn't win overall on hockey, because Vancouver lost, and they were a pick of the day, but they lost. Chicago did win as the underdog. That was good. This Rangers-Caps game was under 6 goals, which I didn't have these games in the video yesterday because I imported it incorrectly. So sorry about that. But that was something. Look at how when the over-under is high, that's what the Vegas over-under giving is high. That's what it was. And when it's low, comparatively, it's here. So you have to say, like, did these games go over the 5.5? And the answer is the Arizona St. Louis did. Well, St. Louis came back and only lost 4-3. They were down like 3-0. Wow. So I don't know. I'll talk more about it later in depth when I have more time and more results to go over. But even though this looks pretty bad yesterday, there's a lot of things to be taken from this, and that's why I added in goaltenders now. And also, it's just one of those things you're not going to win every day, and hockey especially is more difficult to pick than college basketball, in my opinion. You're not going to have these great days like we did the day before at like 6-2 versus whatever. All right, guys. So good luck today. If you do one thing, whatever I say, it's always the opposite. What do I like? What am I going to bet? I am going to bet. I'm still in Colorado. I think that this Nashville, Florida game hitting the over, given it's only 5.5, is a really, really good idea. Because of the weak goaltending on both those teams, and I guess they can probably score a little bit. I'm surprised at how bad San Jose is on here. Although they're supposed to win in projected score, but an under here maybe in this game. And I like Philly having the underdog line there at plus 120. I want to say trust the algorithm. They got stronger goaltending, stronger projected score, stronger power. So, Boston's a good team, and the algorithm not giving them the credit I guess they deserve, but I'm still going to trust the algorithm. And I don't know, whatever. Good luck, guys. May all your picks be doing the best they can do.